Hey guys, welcome back to the Aggressive Aries channel. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Today we're doing pick a stack of healing messages. I'm going to need for you to take a moment and pick a stack on which one you want. This is Adventuring, Red, Agate or Agitate, whatever, and this is Rose Quartz. So I'm going to need you to focus on the energy and pick a stack. Hey you guys, this is the healing message for anybody who picked the Green Aventurine. So as always, we're going to start off with the healing messages. And of course, as always, as soon as I start recording, I always get a ramp of energy outside with everybody doing everything. But you have 40, which is Sacred Love. Oh, if you haven't seen these cards before. This is Sacred Love. Number 40. If I could just get my finger out the way. We have number 2, Soul Chakra. And number 3, Rebirth. So for this stack of cards for healing messages, I'm getting a union of some type. It could be a soulmate, it could be a twin flame, it could be your own coming together. Because it says, for Sacred Love, it says a feeling and connection beyond words. Merging and coming together. Love, sacred grids, a calling from your beloved. Twin flame reunion, strengthening self-love, sacredness. 2, soul chakras, balance, ground and anchor the ideas, healing and changes into your life and body. Feet planted into the physical world. Get to the root, source of the situation. Number 18, rebirth. Let go of old wounds that hold you back. Shed the old skin and release. Rebirth. Kundalini rising. Serpent. Deep throat healing. Awakening your truth. See, but I'm really not going to say what I just popped into my head, but that's for the, yeah. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3. So they're in reverse, but I'm going to take them as, because this is a healing message, it's stuff you need to work on, it's stuff you need to improve on. So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse to clarify Sacred Love, which means I'm getting that you or this person may not be putting energy into whatever it is that you have going on anymore. Like, you know the love is there, but it's like, sorry, I was talking. Okay, so I'm getting with the twin flame situation that maybe, or like the soulmate thing, that you both are kind of like at a stalemate with the energy, and you're kind of just like not really sure where to go with this. And it's like in the past, one of you, or you guys have taken turns with like reaching out and trying to actually like put this thing together, and it's like you're having a hard time coming back together to have this rebirth with the situation, because I think because I feel like you know it's going to be way deeper than it was before, and maybe you're both just scared about the outcome. And sometimes you have to leave your twin flame, like, or your twin, like, it. I hate using twin flames now. Like, it's crazy. I don't hate using it, but it's just like, I just. I need cards to clarify. As I was saying, you feel like you guys have been trying to come up with new ideas of how to come together. Or maybe you've been trying to like figure out different ways to come together with yourself. And you now have a new idea in like your logic and you're training yourself, and it's like you're ready. Like when I look at this card, it's like I also think of the magician because it's like she also has a wand, and I feel like she can manifest anything that she wants. And it's like he or she, I don't want to specify, but I'm just like this male or female, like they're in their manifestation stage. Anything that they want, they're gonna go after right now. So I feel like that's the stage that you're both in. So it's like maybe if you guys could actually, talk about your hobbies and things that you do. If you're not together right now, that's what I'm saying. Because, well, even if you are together, you should like talk about things that you want to change, things that you want to improve in yourself. Because you should always want to change. Because that kind of makes things stale. Unless, yeah, I'm not going there. Well, I'm getting for somebody that their husband doesn't want them to change. That they want them to continue to be that cookie cutter wife, and you're just like, I'm kind of tired of this. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to explore my own options. Like, I have my own mind. I have my own ideas. Like, yeah, that's for somebody. So what I just got was, I have Page of Swords, the Hanged One, which is Hangman, and the Wheel of Fortune. What I'm getting is that maybe both people are just like riding the flow of life right now. It's like they're doing a lot of manifestation. Like when I think of the Page of Swords, I think of somebody who like knows how to introspect, knows how to go in, knows how to make things happen. When I think of the hang person, the hangman, I think of somebody who's content and knows how to make things happen. And it's like, because who can hang upside down for that long, like without blood rushing to their head? Nobody. So, but there's nothing wrong with going with the flow of life. Um, so like right now, I feel like things that you want, they're coming in. And it's like you both are kind of just like, things are going the way that I want them to go right now. And I'm just like, do I want to change it? And then the Ten of Wands clarifies the Page of Swords. There's one person has decided not even to take like, you know what, I'm not putting all this effort in. This is for the people who are not together. I'm not putting all the effort in. I usually put all the effort in. I usually like, try to say like this is what I'm bringing to the table, but this time I'm not. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the Hangman is like, it's clarified by Temperance in reverse. It's like they're not being patient, but they're being patient. It's like they're not moving it. Well, that's what I'm getting. They're not moving at all. It's like they will not be moved. Like, it's weird. But I'm feeling for the person who's working on their soul chakra. Like, now is the time to really just be still and to really become balanced and like aligned within yourself. Learn to have patience. Also, what I'm getting is change your perspective. Because I keep looking like the wings. Also, I'm getting wings for somebody. Don't know why. It's like you both are like, it's like weird because it's like, I feel like two people are both in the public eye and they want to like find a way to make it work, but at the same time they don't want to lose themselves and they don't want to feel like a commitment is overwhelming and being a burden. But I feel like if they learn how to balance the work and learn how to like come together with, instead of a union, instead of just thinking that it's all gonna be about this and it's all gonna be about this, it's like, how about you guys just is turn it around, think of something new to do, and you'll be very victorious. And it's like, okay, I need a card to clarify this one. So the person who is very in their manifesting stage, you know, and that they're thinking that, you know, this is what I don't want it to be like. I'm gonna manifest that everything else is just, it's gonna be an even flow of things, and you know, that's what we're gonna work on, instead of just like, it's like the person is creating tension in their head, kind of almost, but at the same time, they may not be wrong. Um, and with the temperance clarified by the world sideways, which is kind of like, yeah. Mm. I just got for somebody that you're trying to be patient, but then you're realizing like there's no point, because it's like they're not even moving towards you. Like, that's not, if that's what it feels like, that you feel like they're not even talking to you at this point. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep doing what I have to do and try to, you know, manifest all the things that I need in my life to keep moving forward, because otherwise it's like you'll be back in that dead, you're in a rebirth stage. So anything that comes to your mind is going to come to fruition. Keep your thoughts positive, because then you'll have justice in revert, justice upright, and so the justice upright was over here on you, or whoever's energy applies. It's like, you know what? It's crazy how the page turned into a sword. So this person has learned that, you know what? I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not going to completely burden myself. I'm not going to put all of this relationship on myself or whatever the situation may be, business, self. Like, maybe you need to learn how to have more compassion for yourself as well. But and it's like, you may feel like, you know, walking away may be an empty victory to you, but at the same time, you gain the justice. Like, you gain being like fully in your space. Like, you're leveling up. So this is to teach you that you don't have to put, a relationship is supposed to be balanced. You're supposed to, you know, use your mind, use your words right, use your words logically. Learn how to communicate without arguments, because you know what, there's always going to be tension in relationships, always. You just have to learn how to be really careful about what you say. And with this person, with the Temperance clarified by the World sideways, in the Chariot upside down, in reverse, whatever, it's like, you feel like this person has lack of consideration, but when it all boils down to, it might just be your lack of control, or your lack of being able to really specifically say about what you need and what you're not getting. I'm just gonna take a couple of words of encouragement. Oh, really quickly. So for one other person or some other people, I'm getting that right now you're going through this situation to rebalance yourself. You may feel like it's all doom and gloom, but things are changing. You're finally coming back down to where you're supposed to be. Not down, but grounded. If you just shed these old ideas about the way the world is supposed to work and like how you get things in this world, you'll be very victorious, and you'll realize like you are the magician. Okay. If you don't change this, if you don't balance yourself, if you don't have this rebirth, because honestly, you're not really gonna have a fucking chance. You're not gonna have any other choice but to do it, is what Spirit's telling me. They're telling me they're just gonna continue to put you back on this on a like on this angry path of just, I don't know, but you have to change your way of thinking. I am the dreamer of my dream. Thank you. Joy is the ultimate creator. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Now, what did I just tell you? Change your way of thinking. It's like, you got to take these two columns and this will happen, if that makes any sense. Alright guys, that's it for the adventurine. So hey guys, this is for the group number 2 who picked the red agitate. What do you want? Tell me what you got, Spirit. They gave you a lot. Okay, so we have number 43. I am expanding. Your I am is expanding, not your lower ego demanding. Open to the flow. Third eye chakra. Third eye, heart and crown chakras. Centered, balance, colorful serpent. Allow unlimited opportunities into your life. 9. Accomplishment. Be proud of what you have achieved. Accept who you are and where you are. It may be a great time to retreat and catch your breath. Number 5. Self-acceptance. Assistance with weight loss, emotional baggage, blocked creativity, and stagnant sexual energy. True acceptance of self, stomach area healing. Sacral and solar plexus chakras. And there's number 11 on there too, by the way. I don't know if anybody else has seen 1111 a lot, but I know I have. Number 54, manifest. Bringing ideas, projects into reality. The manifestation process. Birthing the new in physical form. The gift of life, transformation, healing, action, abundance and happiness, creation. I don't know, they tell me to turn it that way. So I'm getting you're in your justice energy. Like you finally have, because this is clarifying that I am an accomplishment. You finally have come into yourself. You finally learned how to balance yourself out. You're not like overly extending yourself. You're not just like rashing out at people. Or maybe you started a new business and it's actually being fruitful. Like all the paperwork went through. Like I feel like you're tapped into spirit. That's what I'm getting. And that honestly could have just been an accomplishment for you. I know for me personally, that's always an accomplishment. And then it has the King of Spears in reverse. Which for me is like saying you're struggling with being more decisive and straight to the point because you're having to change like a lot of your beliefs. That this card usually like betrayal of some sort, like victory but at any cost. But it's like, so maybe you're struggling with some stuff that you had. So for some people, I'm getting that they realized their manifestation powers and that it backfired. Don't do that. Yeah, karma comes back. You can't just win at any cost. Alright, and the fact that you did that, whoever that person is, that's why you're all upside down and shit's not going the way you want to. But for the other person, I'm feeling like you're battling yourself. Like you're actually battling the divine person that you know that you are. You'll have to just accept that you're this divine person on your own. You don't have to wait for people to actually tell you, or like, if you feel like you're a goddess, you are a goddess. You are the person. Like, you may think you may be crazy and just thinking that these things are coming to you out of nowhere, but in all actuality, it could be spirit telling you something. Like, this is about yourself, and you need to actually finally get grounded to hear me. And maybe if you actually live your life in that energy, you'll actually start to see like what you can manifest. Okay. Okay. I need cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. 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 Oh, that's cute. So, because you're in your justice energy and you're finally balancing yourself back out for this person, because it's justice your energy. Yeah, some parties did some bad black magic over here too, but that's not the basis of this reading. But honestly, like right now, you're really in your sun energy. That's what I got. Sun clarified. Sun clarified the justice. King of Spirits clarified Six of Cups in reverse, and Six of Swords clarified. Is that 6? Yeah. Six of Swords clarified Six of Swords. So if you do what I tell you to do, well, suggest. So, in order for you to continue to find happiness, you need to like go deep back in yourself and figure out what brings you nostalgia. You need to pour back into yourself. Yeah, I don't know why they just told me to click that on there, but they said you need to learn how to give back to yourself and not be selfish about it. Like, I feel like you can give to everybody else sometimes, or like you just go about paying bills and you don't really splurge or spend on yourself, but you kind of have to, because the more you give yourself the energy that you want, the more your wishes will come true. Like your comfort brings happiness. Like maybe you need to change around. Yeah, maybe your house is upside down. Maybe you need to clean it. Maybe you need to donate something to like a childhood charity or something. Or maybe if you have a hobby that you used to love from childhood, that will actually bring you really abundance. Yeah. So I'm getting that you're manifesting a new way forward with the Six of Swords upright. You know it's going to be choppy waters, but you can still see the still waters ahead. I feel like these swords are just like defense mechanisms in case some shit happens along the way. I don't feel like there's something that's stopping you. I do feel like there's still like a itty bitty shitty committee back there, like kind of that you feel can just like push your boat over anytime. But I'm thinking that also maybe this person, somebody's actually using like water to like calm their soul, to like to actually to, like water heals, and water heals your heart as well. And I'm feeling like this person is healing their heart chakra, and really trying to learn how to manifest like their love life. Um, like they started off with this small little cup, um, this small little cup of love. That's what it started with. One little idea of like, you know what, maybe this is why things aren't happening the way I needed to, because I haven't put my heart into it yet. And I had to just talk to my heart, see where it's standing, and really be in my feminine energy. And then here you are, feminine energy. You have your cup, you're looking into it, you know how deep it is because it's an ocean behind you now. It's like, you know what the ocean offers. Like, you're ready and you're deep. Like, you're a deep bitch, okay? Excuse my words, but you're a deep bitch. Like, the Queen of Cups. She doesn't even have any weapons. I just realized that. Huh. So that means she's completely vulnerable and she's completely open, and she's like, she's ready for like whatever is coming to her, and she can handle it, you know. Granted, she could probably take that crown off and stab you in the neck with it, but you know, I don't know what kind of stiletto she has on, or maybe she's just a mermaid. All right, King of Pentacles. Pentacles clarifies the Page of Cups. So yeah, put a little love into it, a little patience. Reach out to people, and you have the Sun card. So for what I'm getting for one person, for one group, is that, you know, you're really coming into your own. You finally realized the thing that you were missing in your life was love. You thought you had it, but you kind of had it a little fucked up. You had to go back to the drawing board. You had to get deep into like some childhood trauma that was keeping you from seeing the sun, like keeping you from seeing happiness. Maybe you felt like you had rose blinders on for a minute, and like now they're finally off, and like you can finally see the truth in everything and everybody. And it's like you've been waiting a very long time to get here, and you finally made it. For another person is, I'm getting that you've worked a long time to get to like your vulnerable stage to actually want to be in a relationship. And you finally became the queen, and you're ready to open up, you're ready to compromise, you're ready to listen. You don't want to cut men with your dagger or swords. You actually just want to be in his energy. You want to be in his space. You want to pour back into him and help his world and just make it happy. Like, that's what I'm getting for another group of people. And I feel like another person, they tell me to go with it, even though I was not going to say it. I feel like there's a group of people out there who are just like projecting in the subconscious realm. I say subconscious realm because I don't want to get too deep, because I'll be here all day. But I feel like you've been working on something, like all the issues at nighttime in your dreams, to help you move towards this person, because you finally realized it's not all about the physical realm, the material realm. It's all about like what you're going through in your mind too, because we're all connected. See, this is what I get from this. God, don't get long nails, okay? It's like this card shows me that we're all connected. You see? But there's levels to this shit. Like, you have to... And oh, she has a little cup. Oh, look at her little cup. Her little cup. And then you got your cup. You got your cups. You got your cups. So, open up your little cup in there, you know. That's probably why they're called B cups and C cups. But open up your heart. Open up your chakras. Namaste, as this candle says. And I don't know why they just told me to tell you that. Okay, that's for that side. Thank you. Thank you. So the words of encouragement are, for the Page of Cups, King of Cups, I mean this little deck over here. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Things you probably need to work on. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. And last but not least, what you're not doing, but that you need to do, because it was upside down. I always trust the direction of the universe. Ooh, I'm getting tingles. Ooh. Those ones are electrifying. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. And I even finished reading it, but that's what it says. So, if you ever see dragonflies, this year, just know you're in the right direction, okay? First to whoever needs that. But thanks, guys. Hey, guys. This energy reading, healing messages, is for the people who picked the rose quartz. Dang, this camera sucks that much that you can't even see the words on it. That's crazy. How is that even possible? So the healing messages are, the first one, bridge between heart and throat, mental healing, stability. 23. Heart, healing of the throat and heart chakra. Share from your heart. Past traumas seen as positive lessons in the now. Say what you feel. 19. Mental healing. Healing of the mind through exploration and inner reflection, which lead into expansion of the mind. Ego healing. Mental chaos. Grounding. Number 25. Stability. Heart of the homeland. Ancestors. Bringing the history into the present. Grounding. Anchoring. Connections. Base chakra. Look within to access beyond physical world. So, I mean, I could just cut to the chase here. So, I mean, they just, okay. So, what I'm getting is that you know how to heal yourself at this point. You know what it is that you need to work on. You finally have heard the answers to when Spirit tells you what chakras you need to work on. You finally figured it out. Yay. You finally grasped the whole world. That's the energy I'm thinking you're in. The world, which is kind of like a weird energy, but you finally feel like you're connected to everything. However, you feel a little stuck. Maybe because you don't have a job right now, but a lot of people don't. So just take this time to really maybe come up with some new ideas about what you actually bring to the table besides actually, a career, Well, yeah. And I'm feeling like you're not getting this idea because your heart chakra is closed. Confirmation, thank you. I'm getting that you need to say what is on your mind. Because it's like I'm like I have a lot of thoughts going on in my mind, but I'm not saying them out loud. So I'm like, why won't I just talk, But I'm getting like, you need to learn how to really open your mouth. If you don't open your mouth, you're never going to heal, okay? Maybe you need to get a therapist to learn how to communicate. Because you have I'm getting like some really deep-seated traumas from childhood. I'm getting that somebody learned to be like a man early in life. So it kind of just made you not be as vulnerable, but more ferocious, kind of like a go-getter. But I mean, that's a lot of females, especially in America. That's just the way we were born. We were told to go get the world and at any means necessary. We've been taught to like, well, some of us have been taught to close our heart because you do that every day when you go to work. You can't leave with your heart, so when you go home, your heart's still closed a little bit. But maybe you're learning how to balance that out. And maybe I'm getting for somebody, that's what your man needs you to do. He needs you to turn off your masculine energy when you walk into that door because it's such a fucking turn off. Okay? So like I was saying, you need to go back to the drawing board and figure out what makes you happy by opening your heart chakra. Go back to the drawing board or work on that hobby. Find some inspiration. This is the Three of Pentacles. Upright. Clarifying the world. So, I feel like you're also just racking up your accomplishments and like knowing what you're good at. And it's like you've taken the world, like I love when it confirms itself. You're using these lessons that you got in your whole life and actually putting them to use. You're like, I called eclectic, like when you, yeah. So you've been putting all your stuff together and now you're ready to finally like make your decision to like go out and do the things that you always wanted to do. You're cool with meeting up with other people and you're really becoming like sound in your judgments whether you want to pursue certain things or not. I'm getting for somebody with business, you're actually learning how to be more decisive with the directions that you want to go in. And you're very fruitful because that's literally clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, which is, you know, being in a very independent stage, seeing the fruits of your labor. But I also see you, look at the birdie, but I also see you like wanting to know what else is out there, you know, and it's like, so you're not that's weird. I'm getting for somebody it's like, yeah, you have all this stuff, but you still don't feel like you're getting what you want, which is a relationship. And that happens. That happens. But that's because you're focused on it. So leave it alone. Maybe stop focusing on love. It'll come to you. Stability does not come from a relationship. Stability comes from within inside of you. Okay? If you don't have stability inside you, you're not going to be stable to somebody else. It just doesn't work that way. Yep. So like I was saying, you put all your stuff together. You came up with this new idea, clarified by the Ace of Swords. Then it's clarified by the Three of Wands, and Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups in reverse. Basically, like, it's like you have everything you want, but you still find yourself being jealous of other people sometimes. And it's not even like you're jealous. It's more so like, well, I don't think that's ever going to happen to me, so I'm just going to continue to be single and just, you know, work on myself and all the things that I got going. And so maybe, like, you know, it's like maybe I have more stuff that I need to work on. But it's like at the same time, the more you have these feelings, it's like the more you go within yourself and the more you're actually taking out all the hidden problems within you, and it's bringing more balance, which is clarified by the Two of Cups. For some, there may be an engagement coming in or a new partnership, but I feel like you're finally receiving what the universe is trying to tell you. It's like And it's telling me to tell you to make some goals. Okay? Page of Wands in reverse, clarifying this deck. Maybe that's why you feel like you're kind of stuck right now, because you haven't made plans. If you don't make plans, of course you're not going to go anywhere. Obviously you'll stay in the house, but if you make plans, you know, you'll find yourself moving ahead. Can I have some words of encouragement, please? Thank you. Okay, so upright, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So you feel like you have the world, and you feel like you finally bridged your heart and throat chakra, and you feel like your skills are finally like coming together, and your new ideas is actually working out because you finally put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? And you're struggling with, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So that's something that you're working on right now. I think I just had that in the last one. So it's more so like, you know that the universe is going to give you what you ask for, but you still struggle with the truth of actually realizing the universe is going to give you what you ask for. And then, I choose that. I recognize that I have chosen fear. And I choose again. And I choose love. It was not what I was just saying. So, it's like everything that you feared would come into your life, that's what you got. And it's like, now you just need to put into what you want instead of what you don't want, because that's where stability lies. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for sitting here through the reading. I hope this resonated with you. If it doesn't, go back and try another one. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you liked the video, hit like. Peace, love, and happiness.